Hello and welcome to today's episode of our Labyrinth of Touhou 2 Let's Play. My name is Shire.
And I am an unprepared naked mole rat named Rufus.
Oh dear, where's Kim when you need her?
Oh, I assume that that's something that people around the world are aware of. I'm assuming it was American made.
It may have been Canadian.
That
A lot of the
sounds-
good American shows are Canadian.
Oh, it's American. So yeah. Sorry, America. We just assumed that the good version of you is Canada.
Yep. Alright, so since last time I've done something that you might not be happy with me for.
Oh,
Yep, have a quick look at my party.
you've destroyed Team 9.
Yes.
Team Doom. That's alright. It had to happen sooner or later. But I see we still have Wriggle and Mistier with us.
Yep. Alright, hold on. Was it 21 I needed? Yeah, 21. Yep. As long as those two are good together, then they're fine.
Okay.
I've thrown
So-
Nittery back into the mix. Aside from that, I went and took that subclass crystal and gave it to Chen.
Alright.
She is
Okay.
now a warrior.
And is that buffing her damage to take advantage of her being fast?
Yeah, it's a small buff to her damage. It's, let's see, small increase to attack and defense. Various tools that I haven't afforded. The main thing I've given her is a single target attack with more power, because she's
Alright.
more of a flurry type.
So yeah, basically it's so that she can do something when she gets her fast move off.
Yep.
Alright.
Anyway, I've set everyone to the level where we should just be able to stroll up to one of the floor bosses and beat it.
Let's get strolling then. Strolling is fun.
Do-do-do, all casually floating. It's a kind of stroll. It's another rock.
Oh no! It's one of the ideal masters from Skyrim!
No!
Or what's that other game? Battlespire. That was where you could actually talk to them in Battlespire.
Ah. Alright, so this one seems to be nice and vulnerable.
Ooh, good. Be vulnerable. Open up emotionally, Crystal. Tell me, where is your trauma?
Its trauma is right here! Or not. That was laughable.
I'm not sure punching your patients is effective therapy.
No, it didn't seem to be.
Hmm.
Maybe this one's a physical type.
Okay. That didn't seem to improve matters.
Yeah, it just seems to be soaking physical attacks like they're nothing.
What's its element?
This is the water stone.
Water. Well, yeah, you can't really punch water to death.
Yeah, this party's not having a good time.
Oops. Oh, we swagger in here all confident,
And it just
Really?
kills everyone.
ready to give the beat down. Hubris. Hubris is our doom. Oh, I'm sniffly today, because I've been cleaning up pet fur. Yeah.
You know what? Everyone get debuffed. Literally everyone.
Even the people in the back?
No, they're fine.
Then it's not literally everyone. You lied to our audience. Apologize now.
I refuse.
Oh, Twitter's gonna be mad at you.
No, not Twitter.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
I made a Twitter account the other day.
Oh god, you still don't have a Facebook, don't you?
Indeed.
You realize, Facebook is far less toxic and annoying than Twitter.
Oh, that felt good.
Oh, we actually did a hit?
Oh yes, and a big one.
Who did it? Chen?
Hina.
Hina. Good job, Hina. Good job.
You can always trust characters named Hina. Unless they're paired with Hime.
Is that like a character type rule or something? Or are you just making this up?
Making it up.
See, I
I've
have
got
no
virtual
idea.
YouTubers on my mind.
Ah, fair. I have no idea where to go with you, because sometimes it's like... Sometimes it's made up, sometimes it's anime guru stuff. I think I've mentioned this before, but I do reference you as my anime guru whenever I'm talking to a couple of friends.
Yeah.
Like, people who don't know you, obviously.
Alright, charge? You know, it's kind of a good thing she died, because I can swap in you, get the item buff.
And we won! Nice!
Yep.
Did we get the good stuff?
Yeah, although most of the stuff I have is fairly generic.
That's fair. Ah, well.
It's generically good.
They're not special. 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 Alrighty.
This means I can give myself another level.
Yay! And then we go find another boss?
Well, probably, but I'd like to explore the rest of the floor first.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if we were boss rushing or floor exploring or what.
Bit of both.
Bit of both. ¿Por qué no las dos? Perfect.
Yep.
So, jumping back, why don't you justify why you have a Twitter and not a Facebook, you weirdo?
Well, the idea was, even just a little bit of, by very loose definitions, advertisement, got me quite a lot of views for the channel.
Okay.
And all I did was say, oh hey, where everyone else is posting their footage of this particular game, let's also post my footage.
Okay, so you made yourself discoverable.
Yeah. So I thought, I don't know how well Twitter will work at all, but it's an advertising platform.
I mean, how much are you using hashtags? Because I'm pretty sure that's what's important here.
Indeed, and that's probably why I've got absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because no one's gonna find your stuff if you're not using hashtags.
Yeah. Problem is, what hashtag?
I mean, generally the game, there's probably a Touhou hashtag.
Probably.
Let's search this up. Hashtag Touhou. Alright, there is a Touhou project hashtag.
That'd be for the games themselves.
Well, there's mainly fan art.
Some cute fan art, or scary, or...
It's one where it's, like, not Terminator robots, but, like, military robots. I think it's that one that is actually a military robot that's been built, but painted with the colors of the Alice doll.
Yeah.
That's faintly terrifying.
Yeah, there's a military doll.
It's Cherno with, like, her forearms as, like, ice crystal. That's, like, transparent and you can see her face through it.
Ah.
Romelia cosplay. Bondage cosplay, because apparently that's necessary.
I mean, depends on who it is.
It's the crow by the looks of it.
Okay, so yeah, nothing to do with a character.
Oh no, it's a bunny. I was confused because it has a red gem on its chest. And black wings.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Ryuji?
Utsuho Reiji, that's the crow.
Okay. It doesn't look like her. She's got a bunny suit on, that's why.
Ah.
It is her, the character just does not look at all like the actual character. Beyond, like, very minor bits. But yeah, no, I'd say the Touhou project hashtag would be a good one. Probably also Touhou. The hashtag for the game, obviously.
Yeah.
That way anyone searching the game finds it. And probably, like, given that we tend to fight, like, at least one significant character, hashtag that character in. And maybe also, like, hashtag let's play.
Yeah. I don't necessarily... Oh, that was the other thing we had to do.
Well, I'm just using my, like, social media expert training.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I go gag and vomit.
Sake!
Oh, we have more booze to give to the booze whore.
Yeah. She's, she's on the other side. Yeah, we
Okay.
entered by the wrong entrance.
That's a fighting game I haven't seen. It's got not pixel art, but it's lower res. It's got the hashtag Mugen on it, if that helps.
Yeah, that's gonna be fan done. Mugen is basically the fighting game that It's an open source fighting game where you can put in whatever characters you want.
Ah. So the fighting game to end all fighting games.
Yeah. It's got weird combinations, terrible balance, although the fans, of course, have worked that out for you.
Going like,
These characters are in the same balance tier.
yeah, here's a roster that you can fight to, but like hypothetically, if I wanted to, I could fight Ramelia versus Stitch in this.
Yes. Or more commonly, the Colonel versus Ronald. Or Flandra versus Ronald because of that one goddamn video. I'm part of a fandom, but that doesn't mean I appreciate all of it.
That's fair. I actually kind of appreciate the existence of this. There is a Stitch character by the looks of it, so I could absolutely do Ramelia versus Stitch. That's a question I did not know I wanted the answer. Oh my god. Is that in the game, or is that not? Oh no, I don't think it is.
Yeah. Anyway, Suika drank the sake and ran away while Marissa was telling her to not run away with the sake.
Fucking bitch. Sorry. Okay, there is a Stitch. It's specifically, Jedi Stitch.
There's a Jedi Stitch?
Apparently. I don't know if there's actually Stitch, but there's a Jedi Stitch.
Well, as long as there's a Stitch.
Yeah. So I could do Ramelia. I mean, I'm assuming Ramelia's in it.
Help me!
Oh, it's you! Hey! Yeah, that bondage drawing was not good.
You get used to that sort of thing.
Like, just on that, it did not look like the character.
You also get used to that.
Okay, there's two versions of Ramelia.
This thing's tough.
Okay, a blue orchid. But we're fighting a giant flower?
Yeah. Alright, so Nitari can at least do damage. Let's get her to safety.
Yay! Yeah, we don't want to lose her.
Right. How about that one? 6 damage! Another one that needs physicals to beat it up.
I don't... I don't know how to say this, but 6 damage is not very high. You might want to try doing more. Was that a 0?
Yes.
0 is not very high. I assume it was a debuff?
No, that was a direct attack.
Oof. Oof.
I think rather than being physical or magical, it's just tough.
Oh.
Let's swap in Shen. At least the poison's chipping it. You used the wrong move, Chen. Take another turn. Get out of here, Chen. I think with this party, only the nukers can actually do any damage.
Uh-oh.
At least I'll be able to rain debuffs. And buffs.
Mm-hmm. So we just gotta whittle this guy down and then nuke him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 damage with that move. 0 damage with that move. And that's one of my better ones. Ooh, a bit of damage with that.
Kill. I'm falling down the rabbit hole of looking at different moves and heroes.
Tell me if you see anything interesting.
I mean, not wildly. I mean, not that I think you'd find interesting as purchasing. I mean, obviously, I'm currently looking at Disney. There's Mickey, obviously, Goofy, and all that. Darkwing Duck, by the looks of things.
Alright, looks like Cassin can do damage, she just needs to use the right techniques.
Use the damage technique. It does damage.
Ali, we can bring back Hina.
Oh god, there's a whole category for index, of course there is.
Why would you be surprised by that?
Not, I'm just disappointed. Ooh, there's a Digimon category. Naruto, obviously. One Piece, obviously. Scott Pilgrim, that's kind of neat. There's a visual novels section. Let's have a look at that. And a virtual singers section.
Right, I'm gonna swap you out for Nitori.
Alright, so the biggest thing I'm getting here is I don't actually know any visual novels, so I have no idea which ones you might have read. Oh.
I think we got it.
Oh yeah! Really?
Just need to charge up the Nitori cannon.
Midori cannon. Alright, I have found one funny one.
Don't quite have it.
Don't quite have it?
It's close.
Oh, wait. It's close. Do
If
it.
possible, I want Nazarene to finish it to boost its drop rate.
Yes! Yes!
Alright.
Good job!
Hold on, let the screen go blank for a minute.
Oh, the void.
Where is it? Blue Orchard. Purple metallic armor. Check.
Got that.
Magic iron shield. Check. Piece of laxandrite. Symbol of faith. Curse. Yep, that's everything.
Sweet. So there's a Mugen character for the green-haired girl from that one anime.
Gurashi?
Yeah, Higurashi. So that's funny. Because of me. Oren. Oh wow, we've got both the pets now. Does that
Yep.
mean we can recruit the other one?
Yep.
We.
Bring you back up for display.
I've been here the whole time.
Oh no, you have?
Yup. I tell you what, though, I'm excited for Nuclear Crow.
Alrighty, where was How did I get fair quickly?
Sorry,
I go
I'm
south and take a right.
scrolling Mugen on Twitter. Ronald McDonald versus Shredder.
Yeah,
Alright.
Ronald's one of the high tier characters if I recall.
Yeah, that's because capitalism wrecks everything.
Yep. Get out of my way.
Okay. A big elephant like dude. Cool.
Satori!
Hello, kiddles.
Apparently we brought the person who's so evil it's giving her a headache.
Oh no.
Who is it? Me? So basically the deal is that she picked up a malicious thoughts that Hina eats. So rather than being somebody that's super evil in the area, it's that it all bundles up in one place and makes people horrid.
I mean, that tracks.
And her job is to stop that. Yay! We now have the Earth Spirit team.
So did the headaches stop?
Yeah, she made the medicine for it. And there's even more plot.
Okay.
So now we got multiple characters to show off.
So there's no mechanic of, like, we can't have Hina in the same party?
Nah.
Because that's what I was thinking it might be setting up for. Like, that Hina and Satori couldn't, like, share.
Alright, so one by one, we'll start with Utsuho. Utsuho.
Boom!
She's a boomstick.
Yep.
She's got lots of magic, okay defenses. And then she boomsticks here. Let's see. Boomstick. Boomstick, that increases her magic by reducing every other stats.
That makes sense.
Nuke.
Yeah, that would be the use all the points.
Yeah, targets all enemies, does a lot of damage, and ignores enemy mind. So basically defense piercing.
Yep.
Sheer Force. Partially ignores any elemental resistances.
Yep.
Fighting Spirits. Charges up over the battle.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah. Overheating, like... Oh, what's her name? Nitori has it too. You charge up over time. Fire. Team buff. Fairly generic except for the big booms. Now here's Satori. And the thing about her is she only has one attack. Oh yeah, stats. Perfectly balanced attack and magic, terrible defense and mind.
Okay.
And they're very high attack and magic. But she's only got one attack, which is just a magic attack, and is kind of shit.
So I imagine she's doing other stuff then.
Yes, she's using the technique, Spell Card Recollection. She can use the spell cards of any other character who's in the same line as her.
Oh, so she just attacks using other people's attacks.
Yes.
I assume still using her stats?
Yes.
So...
Although it's automatically set to level 0, so often it's not quite as good as what they can output. But, there are exceptions to that.
If there's... Yeah, she's good with specific people who she can mirror well.
I mean, if I can just give you a quick reminder, one of the tricks of Komachi is she's got a big, powerful magic attack, but terrible magic.
Right. So she can use Komachi's attack better.
Yeah, and that attack also happens to cause thousands of debuffs.
That's funny.
So, pair them up and you get ridiculous. Okay, other tricks? The problem is she needs a lot of levels in this because using other people's spell cards is expensive.
Yep.
It's their cost plus 6.
Ooh. And I imagine the more levels you put into that, that just lowers the cost?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, Trauma Recollection. Increase enemy weaknesses. Small MP Recovery. Ignores buffs. And Party Buff.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing she does is this.
It sounds like a pretty significant thing once you get it going.
Yeah. Alrighty, well anyway, we can use them next time, but let's bring back the party that's currently set up with no effort.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we'll continue fighting bosses.
Hell yeah, boys!
There is a one behind a rock.
Okay.
Fight me, rock. A bit of wind, and it's another rock.
No, no, not more rocks.
Hey, I poisoned it.
Well, I guess that... But how does a rock get poisoned?
I don't know, ask Havel.
Hardy hooty ha ha.
Oh, thank you for the debuffs. $3,200, that's not bad. Oh wait, she's already kept that one out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we lost Hina, but she did a lot of damage on the way.
Oh well, that's pretty good.
So being a speed crystal, its thing is about, well, being wind, it's all about being fast.
Makes sense.
Which also means it wears off debuffs pretty quickly.
That's less fun.
The good news is that it's also got the other thing you expect of speedsters.
Hmm?
You can damage it with just about anything.
Ah, fragile.
Yep. Alright, change out Aya. Shen, buff yourself. Shen, use a super sword.
Is it super effective?
Well, it hit that hard. This party's worn. Come on, take some status.
Get that status in ya.
Stop killing everyone!
No, I shall do what I want. I am the rock.
Okay, it's on its last chip. Use the drop rate technique.
Yeah. No.
Not quite.
No.
I'll just make sure this works. As long as Nazrin doesn't die, we can just chip away at it.
Nazrin, harvest. Chip, 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 chip.
Come on.
I mean, we'll get there eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's that last little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's everything is again. Then you know what's next?
Hmm?
Another boss.
Is it another rock?
No.
Okay, that's good. The rocks are very unexciting.
I'm gonna do something slightly special for this one though. We'll go ahead and fight. Actually, we want to come in from the other entrance. We're gonna go ahead and fight it, but I'm not gonna save.
Oh, okay. Is there any reason we're not saving?
Yeah, I'll discuss that. Wahahaha!
Oh no. This is... Hey, what? 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 Oh,
It's Tenchi.
what? That is who I think it is.
Yeah. Peach Hat.
Well, the one that caused the incident in the fighting game that I started with.
Yep. Anyway, she's dual wielding. One of her swords is the one that was stolen from Renoski's shed.
I didn't think she was a dual wielder.
Only Yomu dual wields, and even then, most of the time she doesn't. Because dual wielding is a sometimes food.
Well, yes.
Anyway. Let's fight!
Oh, that's cute.
Hi, I'm Tenchi!
Actually, sorry, it's just reminded me, dual wielding in Dark Souls 2 was a good chunk of, fun.
Yeah.
Kinda hope they revisit something like that at some point, because it was good to be able to find whatever weapons you wanted and still go into stances and have specific stuff for it, you know?
Yep. So anyway, as you can see, she's basically killing the entire party.
Oh, okay. Oh, do we get her even if she wins?
Something like that.
It is supposed to lose fight, yeah?
It's a supposed to endure fight.
Oh, okay. We've only got to get through so many rounds?
Yeah. However, it's a case of using Dark Souls as a reference case. It's like the Stray Demon. If you do manage to beat her, or even to take out a good chunk of her health, then you get a special item.
Oh, okay. Is it the sword?
I wish. Okay, why did I use that?
I don't know, why did you use that?
Instincts, really. And I used it again. Can't say she's ineffective.
Yeah, I mean, dual wielding.
Yeah. There's also a problem that I believe she's probably going to do the same thing in this game as she did in the first one.
Hmm?
She was what I called a steel tank. Basically, she had terrible hit points, but absurd defense in mind.
Ah.
Oh hey, I think they actually have a custom set of images depending on how well you do in that fight.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Because I don't remember her going into that cute face last time.
Makes sense.
Right, so what that rock said was we can't progress without Satori.
Alright. So what happened with that encounter? Did she run away?
Yeah. It was basically, yeah, you guys are nothing, I'm gonna go off and find someone more fun to play with.
Makes sense.
They picked some good royalty-free music here.
Hmm.
Anyway, we've gone from forest to ocean to jungle.
Hmm. I like jungles.
Subtropical jungle, apparently, to be specific. Anyway,
doesn't matter, beat him up. Boom, boom, boom.
pretty good overall thing. We go from a place with enemies strong against fire to a place with enemies weak against it, right after we get to multiple fire users.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be fire everywhere.
Yeah.
Burn the jungle down.
However, this also means, since I'm gonna try for the item get on Tenchi, that this will probably be the end of today's episode.
Alright, that makes sense.
Yep, I will try to beat her, upload the footage, and get us to this openings checkpoint again before next session.
Have fun. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Okay.
No worries.
Yep. Do you have any parting words?
Nuclear crow burns all. The fires of the inferno shall consume the jungle.
Yes, it
Have a
won't
nice
know what
day.
hit it. Have a nice day.